And welcome back. We're moving into our segment that features Taiwanese scholarship opportunities. Pardon me. And we have joining us from the Taiwan Embassy today, the First Secretary, and Chang. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. Today I'm very honored and happy to be invited here to promote more message about our annual scholarship. First, let me briefly introduce our two different kinds of scholarship. First, we call the number one. We will call the Taiwan ICDF scholarship. This scholarship basically is by English taught, and this year for 2016 application we have 20 schools from bachelor, master to doctor program. 20 schools they have in total they have 31 programs in total. There are 2 PhD programs, which you have a master degree already, you can apply. And we have 21 programs for masters. That's the 2/3 for them. And then there's 8 for the bachelor programs.
Now, does that mean that in each one of those areas, how many scholarships do you have available?
This one we don't set up because in total, we grant about 200 in total. But that must be globally, for every diplomatic ties, every countries. But by the average in the past 5 years, when I arrived here, I started one. Every year, there's about 20 to 22 will get accepted under the embassy's recommendation.
So that was the first scholarship that you have, the ICDF?
Yes.
The second one is?
The second one we call the Taiwan Scholarship. That one is the main difference between the first one is this one is with the Mandarin course and they will be taught by Mandarin. That's not very easy, I know.
So you have to learn Mandarin.
Yeah,
the others you learn.
You just have English. That's enough.
Okay.
Second one, you must learn Mandarin. If you are accepted to go to Taiwan, before you go to school, you must have a 1 year Mandarin course in advance.
Now, let's talk about the process because when are the deadlines? It's what we're looking at.
Oh.
And how do you qualify? Is it all academic requirements?
About your question, I can answer it very briefly. First one, the deadline is different. From now, we already open in our embassy website for everybody apply. And then this application must be online. You must go to the embassy website. We call Taiwan Embassy.org, like organization /BZ. You go there, you find the 2 scholarship, then you must put your information on it. And then the deadline for the first one, ICDF one, that will be until this March 18, Friday. Okay. And then the second one we call the ICDF with Mandarin course, the deadline will be the end of March 31.
Now, do you have to be accepted into one of because you mentioned how many schools offer the various programs that qualify under the ICDF, for example. Do you have to be accepted into one of those schools first before you apply for the scholarship, or you apply for the scholarship first and then look at the schools that are available?
Okay. For your question, for ICDF, the number one, because like I mentioned earlier, we have the menu. We have a school list, 20 schools, in total 31 programs. That means maybe one big school have 1 program or 2 programs more. And then we make a list in our page 1. And you could choose one, and no matter what, which field, you choose one. And then give us all your application required document. Then you come here for application. Then we will make a recommendation. You don't need to get accepted before. Okay. We will make a recommendation, then back, and they will decide if you are accepted or not. Okay. For the second one, Taiwan Scholarship, because remember, the recipient must have a 1 year Mandarin course before, because they don't have any Mandarin learning experience. So that one, you must apply online, get the acceptance for any Mandarin language center which is affiliate under any university in Taiwan. But Taiwan, we have 163 universities. We don't give you any limitation. Every school, they are under them. They have the Mandarin language center. You can apply, and that's not very difficult. They're very easy.
And age requirements? Is there any age requirement?
For the age requirement, two are also different. There's two different revised. First one, ICDF scholarship. Their only one limitation is under the age of 50. So no matter for PhD, for master, or for bachelor, all the same. But however, for the Taiwan scholarship number 2, they get more restrict. Their age limitation is 18 to 30, which means you must be born after 1986 till now, till 1998.
All right. Now, how difficult is it for people, because you're talking about online applications?
Yes.
How difficult is it for people to complete their applications? Because usually that's the thing that people shy away from when they see how much information. Is there something in terms of what you can advise people? Like there are standards that you may have. You might need transcripts from your school to be scanned. What kind of information do you need to have on hand to apply for the scholarship?
Oh, I see. Basically, that's the policy making. Because in Taiwan, everything they are always online through the internet. So only two things that they needed to apply on for the online. There. Both of the scholarship are the same. One is of course, the application form. Second will be the medical medical report form. But both of these forms we provide you on the website. We provide you the website there. If you copy that one into any search engine like Google or someone, you could get access to connect that form. Then you just put by typing, put your personal information like your name, right? Last, first name, everything, your date of birth, some kind of your learning experience, blah blah, right? Just like you do some kind of homework at home. That's not very difficult. And do everything, and to the final page, request you to save the file, then print it out. Then when you print it, the hard copy, you need to sign at the last page, the button, your signature and the date. Then together you type in the medical report. Then bring that one to any medical who is a licensed doctor. They can do the medical check for you. Then these two are only online. And for the rest, we request like a transcript, like a diploma, and like we are a copy of passport. We just need you like a diploma transcript. We need you to because basically you already have that one. Then you just take that one to be certified in your education ministry, land farm ministry in Belmont. Then everything is done. And then some recommendation letter you can request your professor or your boss. If you are working, you can request them to make some recommendation for you. Very easy. Normally it's about only 6 or 7 documents in total. So very
it's
easy.
Not very difficult.
Yeah, not very difficult in technically, yeah.
But the advice is to do it now. Don't wait for the deadlines, because you have documents that may be necessary, including making the trip to Belmopan to the Ministry of Education to authenticate your documents.
Yeah. Here I will tell every applicant who has interest to apply for this one to submit as quick as possible. We are from now on, we already accepted your application until the deadline, like I said, March 18 or something. And by this time, if you goes to the end, maybe you don't have enough time for the certification, because maybe you need to go there to make appointment with them, for the certification for the Farm Ministry and Education Ministry. Yeah.
All right. Well, any final words that you'd like to say to the general Belizean population in terms of the opportunities that are available? This is for 2016,
yes.
But on an annual basis, you do have scholarships that are available.
Okay. Finally, I need to just reiterate that one. This scholarship is for the 2016. That means from now on, you submit your application to us before deadline March 18 and March 31. Right, that time, then we got your all information there. Then we will make an interview personally who are qualified. Another important qualification is that your GPA must be 3 or higher, because after, in our experience in the past decades, after it's below 3, it's not possible to be accepted, because there are more people, so many country, more applicants for competition, right? And if you are qualified, we will arrange the interview, personal interview, ask you to come personally by different time. Then when we finish the procedure, embassy will make a recommendation back to our ministry. Then they will get the final approval. Normally it's about the end, June 30. It's about the end of June. We will know the result. Then we will inform the recipient to come personally to the embassy to sign the agreement. You will go. Then we'll make the early the orientation in early August. Then because the new semester your study will commence from September this year, and for different period.
Yeah, and depending on which program you are,
you
might be there for 4
for
years.
For bachelor program we got 4 year. For the master is a 2 year, and for PhD is a 4 year also. And for those who for the Taiwan scholarship with Mandarin course 1 year before, they are just a plus 1 year for Mandarin course.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, John, we want to thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Yes.
How can people gain access to, they go online, and you said the online address once again?
Yeah.
They don't have to call the embassy, they just have to go online.
Basically, we will encourage every applicant go directly to the embassy website, which we call Taiwan Embassy. If you put in any Google search engine, put Taiwan Embassy, that's our embassy name, right? Taiwan Embassy.org. ORG is like an organization. ORG. Then /BZ is Belize. Then you can get all the information online. But of course, if you have any question, you can let us know. You can call our embassy phone number 223-1862, 227-8744, or send an email to our embassy website. Is EMBRC. Embassy RC is our target name. Embarak, then at btl.net. You can reach us anytime.
All right. Well, John, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
And we encourage people, remember the cutoff age is 50, so you can still go for your PhD. So we encourage everyone to at least explore it and see if anything that is being offered by the Taiwanese embassy is something that you're interested in. Best of luck. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Finally, I want to say is we encourage all the good students can come to apply our scholarship, because there's a full scholarship, to cover every field, including the round trip air ticket and also the monthly stipend and tuition free. So we really encourage you. Can be
everything is covered.
Yeah, it's covered. You just go there with your hard work, hard study,
and that's how you keep it.
Yeah. So we encourage you can go there to pursue your study and fulfill your dream. Yeah, I think that's very good opportunity for the young Belizean student. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you again, John.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and when we come back, it'll be to talk with our representative from the Belize Medical Associates, Dr. Marcelo Koi, about medical tourism. Don't go anywhere. Open Your Eyes continues after these messages.